Hi, I'm Tom Dalonzo-Baker, the founder of Total Motion Release. I have all these ideas when I work out, and I go, oh, I gotta get that on videotape. Now, my video studio is in the same place where I work out, and I say, you know, I just need to set up a camera, and in between working out, I can just start saying 2 to 5 minutes worth of stuff. So the first part is, I wanna show you about the shoulder that I call, there's 2 ways to do it. I call it a functional fast mulligan, if you know what a mulligan is, and or you've been conditioned to only work the injured side, and we pretty much stay in anatomical position. So for example, if we are like this isn't the mulligan part, this is just the anatomical stuff. We think, oh, and that hurts. We think that we have to stay in this position and do some repeated motions, maybe do some wall walks into that position to help them get better. We don't want them to compensate and do all this other stuff. Well, I'm gonna now say, okay, so that's one thing you can compare and then see, well, there's only one thing and then you get a result, and it is what it is. And then you say that's all there is, and you're in blinders, and that's all, you're never comparing to anything necessarily. So I'm gonna give you another thing you can compare to very simply and easily. If somebody can't go up, right, and say they start getting pain right there, try this out. Tell them, okay, now get in the position that now you can bring it up and keep moving. In other words, do those compensations until, and follow the pain. Don't let there be pain at all. Just let the rest of your body move until that arm gets up. And when you bring it down, same thing. Don't let it hurt coming down. Move your body whatever way it can. So we're actually flowing into the compensations. All right? Good, and I stand up and then it's up. I can go back down. You go, neat, that's pretty cool. Very simple. Now you have 2 things to compare to. You know, just doing regular, what looks anatomical, this is what you can't do, versus using your compensations and comparing the results is really fascinating. We just do 6 to 8 of those and people get up and go, whoa, how'd that work? Now, if you've taken a TMR course, we then have found out that, let's compare it now, just doing the anatomical lift, or it doesn't have to be a lift, just a raise up, right? And there's a certain format we use. Pulling back, 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 back. And see if doing a couple sets of that improves this. The other thing you can do is you can put maybe even some weight in your hand and then try to see whether, with the weight, because this arm isn't painful, you can try to get the weight up there any way you can. So it's kind of like, okay, so this one's my good side. I could go, all right, how can I get this weight up there without much struggle? And you go, oh, there you go. And then coming back down, and you'll be amazed what it does to this arm. So I wanted to get you out of your conditioning that staying in anatomical is what you have to do, don't compensate and stuff. It's a compensation actually. If you'll follow compensation where there's no pain and it alleviates pain, you'll find it pretty fascinating, all right? So, and that can be all done on the bad side, or you can then compare it to doing the same things on the good side. All right, and now you've got 4 comparisons that you can test and say, oh, you know what, I like that better. Hope you like that one.